Hello everyone, welcome back. I've got some information I'd like to share with you Fallout 4 gamers. This might be information you guys know, but then again it might not. That's the only reason why I'm doing this, because I didn't know. And I've been playing this game for many years. Well, 7 years. But I didn't know this. So I thought I'll share it with you guys. First of all, if you guys do, first of all, as you can see, Nick, he's kind of wearing some different clothing. All right? Now, this is a Creation Club outfit. Basically...
Hey, there's something.
Let's see. Okay, so here's Valentine's trench coat. Okay? So we'll just temporarily pop that on him. And you can see it's his outfit. And up here, we've got a detective coat. Now, this is from a Creation Club. The early retirement, I believe, is the name of the Creation Club thing. Basically, it adds a new player home, new weapons. You get a signal, you get a strange signal that you have to actually, as soon as you get that notification up in the upper corner of your screen, you should really listen to your radio at that time, because if you just go, oh, and wait for a while, it'll just turn itself off. It's buggy. But if you listen to it as soon as it pops up, it'll go and all that other stuff, and then turn it off. Then it'll put a map marker on your screen, and then you can, go for months in real time before you actually go there. It's fine. Just make sure you listen to the radio signal, the strange signal, as soon as it pops up in your in the upper corner. But it is a Creation Club thing. I think it's the Noir Apartments. That gets it to you. And when you kill the Institute Synth Reclamation Bureau dude, you'll get this outfit. And it looks like this. And what's nice is, now that I've discovered, apparently when I was running AWKCR, as well as Armorsmith Extended, I would have these clothing items from the Creation Club, but I could, including the Nuka-Cola outfits and this outfit and just any of the Creation Club stuff, I could not add ballistic weave to them, which is weird. But I mentioned that in another video. I believe I do. I think I do. But when I'm not running armor and weapons, keyword creation, whatever, AWKCR, when I'm not running that, and I'm not running Armorsmith, I can add ballistic weave to these things. So that's cool. And I have the mod unlock ballistic weave, so I don't have to do the railroad quest before I can unlock ballistic weave and add ballistic weave to the items. So just do not have AWKCR and Armorsmith Extended, or Armorsmith Extended, either one of those. Don't use those, and you can add ballistic weave to the Creation Club clothing, which is awesome. So the point of that is, in vanilla, Nick cannot wear much of anything else other than the detective coat and the worn detective coat that Ellie gives you after you rescue Nick. She's like, here, if you want to go and take up the trench coat and fedora, you can be a detective like Nick, and she hands it to you. Now, you can ballistic weave the worn trench coat, I think is what it's called, and give that to Nick. And when you do, that also, it looks exactly like what Nick is wearing right now. I'll just close it. But if you look down, you can see his hand is the skeletal metal hand. God, Nick, you see his skeletal hand, okay? Well, when you ballistic weave the worn detective trench coat thing that Ellie gives you and you put it on Nick, or don't ballistic weave, it doesn't matter. Just that coat that Ellie gives you, put it on Nick and it'll fix his hand. So both of his hands will look normal, normal synth rubber hand instead of one skeletal and, but, and that's really the only thing that Nick could wear in vanilla without mods. But if you...
Hey.
On. If I got it.
Okay, you can see his hand. Now, if you equip this outfit onto Nick, one, he can wear it, which is awesome. You can finally give Nick a different set of clothing that's actually cooler than his regular trench coat. But ironically, it's just a recolorization of his trench coat getup. Now, unfortunately, you can't give him the detective hat, which is a pisser. But still, he's got the fedora, his own fedora, so it still works. And as you may have noticed, when you give Nick this detective's coat, it fixes his hand. So now he's got two, quote-unquote, human second-gen synth hands. He doesn't have the skeletal hand anymore. It kind of bugs me that, one, the skeletal hand creeps me out because it reminds me of spider legs, and I have arachnophobia. Two, when he's holding a cigarette, the cigarette floats in between the skeletal fingers. But when you fix, quote unquote, fix his hand here, the cigarette sits between his fingers and it looks normal, so that's cool. And he still does his screwdriver fixing animation, as I'm actually doing the screwdriver animation in my own wrist right now. Weird. Anyway, he still does that animation. It's just it fixes his hand, so it looks, quote unquote, normal. So that's one of the things, one of the hints, game, quote unquote, exploits, I guess, that you can get from my little video today, is you can give Nick, finally, a different outfit that looks better than his boring one. Granted, it's still a trench coat, but it's a good looking trench coat. I got the light on. I mean, can you just...
Hey.
The plan.
Okay, so you can see it just looks better. There's more color and stuff like that, and his hand is fixed. So that's one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys. I think it's great. You can ballistic weave as long as you don't have AWKCR and or Armorsmith Extended. You can ballistic weave Creation Club clothing, and you can put this outfit on Nick. I can't put anything else on Nick.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Come on.
Done and done.
As a matter of fact, let me just do this. Okay, this is, well, it looks normal, but this is the Nuka-Cola vest and jeans. This was the outfit you saw me wearing at the beginning of this video. Now, I am clicking for him to wear this instead. It's not working. His trench coat, no problem. Nuka-Cola vest and jeans, won't do it. Armored detective coat, no problem, it works. So this, without mods, is the only outfit that will actually, you can give him to wear, but you can armor it, so he can take a lot more hits. Because if you look, his vanilla trench coat just gives him perception, but his new outfit gives him armor, however much I can give him, God damn it. There we go. 59 physical, 72 energy, reduces damage from robots, which is cool. And, oh yeah, and actually you get this gun in the same Creation Club quest, which does 25% more damage against synths, but then the outfit reduces damage from robots by 15%. Even though this guy is with the ERB and he's reclaiming synths. Whatever. But yeah, so that is the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. Just in case you wanted to give Nick something different, don't want to install a bunch of mods, or can't. This is vanilla. Okay, Creation Club is mods, but you know what I mean. You know, if you have vanilla, but you want to use Creation Club, and you don't want to use a whole bunch of other stuff, you can still give Nick a neat outfit and armor it, and he can wear it. And it fixes his hand. Without mods, it'll fix his hand. So that's cool. Now, oh, right. Now, boy, it's winter. My fingers are slow. There we go. Yeah, see, this is the Nuka-Cola leather jacket and jeans type thing, and I like this outfit. Also, now for the other thing that I wanted to share, since Nick interrupted originally, I figured we'll get his taken care of. And I never knew this was a complete accidental find, but if you go and you do the quest to find Kellogg, so you go and you talk to Nick and he says, hey, let's go up to Kellogg's place and break in, and you get his key and you go in, you discover, and he's like, hey, if I understand you kind of need to do this on your own and stuff, but if you'd like some help, I'd be glad to come along. And you go, yeah, Nick, come along with me, or don't, whatever, I don't know. But I brought Nick with me because Nick's fucking cool. So I brought Nick with me. However, you know, we gave dog is not dog meat yet in this game. We gave dog the cigarettes and sunset, whatever, the cigars, San Francisco Sunlights. And we started leaving. We left Diamond City, but before we got to the first place that dog meat says, hey, here's some cigarettes near the hardware town, I fast traveled to Sanctuary, and Nick was with me, so we fast traveled to Sanctuary. I dropped off a bunch of stuff so I could go and loot some more over at Fort Hagen, and I just had this flash of a thought in my head of, hey, let's see, Mama Murphy is sitting right here. Let's see what she has to say. What drug does she want this time? So I went and I walked up to her and said hi, and she's like, hey kid, great to see you. You're doing such wonderful stuff here. Can I get some Med-X? The site wants to tell you something. And I went, all right, fine. You know, because I rarely ever do the whole thing with giving her drugs. So I gave her a Med-X, and she started saying something that honestly didn't make much sense to me. Something to the effect of, oh, he's really angry, but he wears all of his anger on the inside, and all of his everything he did, but it's expressed towards you, but he can't do it, but he wants to, or something. I got all confused. I couldn't figure out what she was saying. But as soon as she finished, I got a pop-up that said, you got something. And I went, what did I just get? Now, remember, I haven't gone to Fort Hagen yet. I left Diamond City, fast traveled back to Sanctuary, talked to Mama Murphy and gave her a drug, and because she had already given me, she already gave me the quests of, now I don't know if this matters or not, I'm just letting you know that this is what I did. She's like, oh, there's a man you're looking for, follow the bright heart in Diamond City. And I'm doing an alternate start, so I already went to Diamond City and blah, 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 yakety schmackety. And then she said, oh, go down in Ellie June and Nellie June, whatever, on the rocks at the beach, and that'll get you out of trouble. And so I rescued Nick. Then I went back, talked to Nick. I'm reiterating here. Talked to Nick. We went to Kellogg's place. Finished there to do the quest. I fast traveled outside of Diamond City to Sanctuary and talked to Mama Murphy. And she said, there's an angry man. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then she said, she didn't say anything. Then I got this perk. No, damn it. There we go. Foreknowledge. Kellogg does 25% less damage. I did not know this existed. I've never heard anybody use this, have this perk after talking to Mama Murphy. I haven't seen any playthroughs regarding it. Usually people just follow Nick straight to Fort Hagen and kill Kellogg. I had no idea that foreknowledge perk will actually save 25% less damage from Kellogg. I mean, he goes invisible because he uses a stealth boy, and he uses this gun, which for me only does 57 points of damage because my gunslinger is only rank 2 or something like that. But we got to figure that Kellogg's doing gunslinger maxed out. So he's probably doing 100, 200 points of damage to me when he's shooting me. So 25% less damage after you talk to Mama Murphy. That's freaking cool. Had no idea that existed. Maybe some of you didn't know it existed either, and you might want to take advantage of that. You know, if you're following the main storyline. I like Nick, so I do the storyline that rescues Kellogg. The thing that upsets me is that after you rescue Nick and kill Kellogg, after you kill Kellogg, then the Brotherhood of Steel show up. And they just annoy me. They're just, ugh, I don't like the Brotherhood of Steel in this game. Anyway, but I like Nick. And you gotta kill Kellogg before you can go and get Nick. Pretty sure. You know, I've never actually done a run where I say, nah, Nick, I'll take care of this on my own. You stay here. I'll come back for you later. And then flake out on killing Kellogg, come back and talk to Nick. I don't know if he'll say, you want to travel together? And then we can just travel together and I don't have to go and kill Kellogg. I don't know if that's possible. But to be honest, I didn't know that I could fast travel away from the reunions quest, talk to Mama Murphy, give her a drug, and get a perk that lets me take 25% less damage from Kellogg, then go and kill Kellogg. I didn't know that was possible. So, yeah, I know. I rambled on a bit. This is just kind of how I process it in my brain, and I just kind of explain everything to everybody. So, I hope you found this enjoyable. I hope you found it informative and helpful. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. So, thank you all so much for coming. Remember, be excellent to each other and to yourselves. Party on. And keep your stick on the ice. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Bye.